got Lil Rio and I got Crip with me, man. This might be an exclusive, man. This might be a nice combination right here.
Man.
How y'all doing today?
What's up? What's up? What's going on, man?
All right. What was your first? And this question is for both of y'all, man. What was your first real introduction to gang life? Not what you heard, but what you experienced.
Since I was little, my cousin been Crip, so like I been knew it. Like in Birmingham, you know what I'm saying, from the east side, like from Atlanta to Alabama, like the gang like been in my mix. You know what I'm saying? I was born in '99, so like it been it. Like we was in elementary school gang banging. Like
so, the first gang member you ran into was a Crip.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say Crip.
But what was the numbers like in reference to like? Was it a bunch of Crips there, or was it?
Yeah, see, Alabama different. It's like flipped. Like how Bloods in Atlanta, Crips and GD down there.
We go to our functions out there in Alabama.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because there's a lot of. I'll be going to functions out there to Alabama.
So Alabama like
It just sometimes we might have the functions down here, and sometimes we may have the functions up there, or we might go to New York. But when it come down to the South, when it come down to like Crips, it's a lot of Crips in Alabama.
So could Alabama be compared to Macon, like in reference to?
I think it may be worse.
Yeah, honestly. It's way worse.
Because we talking about a state against a city.
No, he's saying like the gang demographic.
Yeah, it's way worse.
Like I ain't know Macon was a real like that's a
man. That shit fucked up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What was your first introduction?
Shit, 11 years old is when I got put on.
I was probably like 5, 6. Like my cousin, I ain't gonna say he, you know what I'm saying, but shot have been Crip, you know what I'm saying. We been blood, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, my put on was at 11, but like my whole
What's a put on?
When I got jumped in, nigga, bro.
So that both of y'all understand as a journalist.
Yeah.
As a journalist, I have to ask questions.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
No, you definitely right.
Yeah, folks don't be knowing.
Right. Yeah, I got my put on at 11, but it's been around me. Like that's all I always knew. Like it was nothing but Crips and really Crips and GDs. Because at first in Georgia, bro, and a lot of niggas ain't gonna want to say that, bro.
Everybody know that though.
Bro, it was Crips and GDs at first, bro. Everybody was claiming that. A lot of people, they be trying to act like it wasn't that, but it definitely was. See, the thing with Alabama, whether the Alabama Crips ever been, they like it's been like
folks just been Crip.
Yeah, they just been Crip. Like a lot of folks be trying to say, okay, well the Alabama they wouldn't officialize, but get what? They were claiming that shit the whole time.
Yeah, them folks definitely official.
They definitely official.
Like super official.
I be fucking with them 33rd Street niggas out there.
I don't know, my cousin, he's 60. He never you know what I'm saying? Like, shot a real deal.
Oh, I'm already knowing. I'll be going out to the functions up
there. Shot on death row right now, like for real.
What are you on death row for? Or did we talk about that?
For a murder for hire.
I think we talked.
Yeah. Damn, they giving death row out murder for hire in state?
Now you gotta think about it. Shawty is different though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of stuff going on. Like you go look him up, DeMarcus Chandler, you know what I'm saying? From Birmingham, Alabama. He got a whole they got YouTube documentaries and everything on.
You said DeMarcus
DEMA Chandler. CHANDLER.
Chandler.
Yeah.
Let's see. It says it said Alabama prison inmate sentenced to death for girlfriends. Birmingham a Jefferson County jury unanimously convicted Chandler 27 of capital murder and the shooting death of 24-year-old Raven Swain in Birmingham.
Yeah. But my boy innocent, you know what I'm saying? They'll hit girlfriend, like stuff go like Stuff be crazy, bro. But shot it innocent. Them folks ain't had no gun. Them folks ain't had nothing. They just convicted him off his name.
Off his name.
Yeah.
They say the jury deliberated about 3 hours before handing down the guilty verdict. After hours of hearing from defense psychologists about Chandler's troubled childhood and possible brain injury from a gunshot wound to the head when he was a teen, the jury took only 15 minutes to sentence him to death.
Yeah. Them folk wicked, gang. Like, them folk was in there like, he deserves to die. Ooh, I walked out they're my cousin, gang. Like, I walked out the courtroom like, well, ain't none of that going on. Like, I outburst. Like, it was an outburst. I was like, hell no, y'all tripping. They like, get him out of the court, gang. I ain't go. You ain't just gonna say my boy deserved to die, gang. Like, right.
You was there from the whole trial?
The whole trial. Like, they ain't like, watch these phones, Facebook and Instagram, they will give your messages. Like, and then in your iPhone, if you delete something, it's saved in there 3 times. Yeah, it's in the message format.
So they can't
format.
Get through them iPhones.
They can, yeah. Them folk working with them folk. It's folk. I don't know about FaceTime, but
I know that because they said
it was folks from Facebook. It was folks from Facebook because Facebook, Instagram connected. It was folks in his court. They testified on him from which called Facebook gang, like real deal, like
damn.
On my mama gang, like on everything I love. So I didn't have nobody witness, nobody testify on him. It was Birmingham officers, like the police officers and stuff like that. Them folks ain't had nothing, gang. Shotty is innocent. Like he just had a reputation. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was wondering about, because one, like
that why, but
3 hours for death, gang.
But
like,
see, there what we had talked about. Sometimes, like when you a leader, and you just known. They'll just put some shit on you because that just like Tookie Williams. They said that he really didn't kill them Chinese folks. They ain't had no fingerprints, no guns or nothing. But they sentenced him to death. They do what they want to do.
It's like moments after Swain was killed.
He put on Facebook.
Authorities said Chandler posted this to Facebook. God forgive.
Papa don't. Yeah, but that's Facebook, gang. And everybody was tripping. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
But that's his girl, gang. She just got killed. He probably could have been saying that to the niggas who killed her. You get what I'm saying?
That could have been get back. That ain't enough that ain't enough
to convict.
Who is Papa?
My cousin, Papa. That's his name. OG Papa, man. Free my boy. Long live me. His twin brother. Oh, God.
Swain's mother, Lolita Braxton, referenced that Facebook post when she gave her victim impact statement in court Tuesday. No words can truly describe the heartbreak my family and I have carried since the day she was murdered, Braxton told the jury. Raven was more than just a daughter. She was a wife. Did they have children?
Nah.
And does he have any children?
Nah.
Is he going for an appeal?
Yeah, we finna get him up here for sure. Folks ain't have no evidence, gang. And then the dude, he got sentenced before the dude who they said killed her. You get what I'm saying? Shotty just got life without parole. You know what I'm saying? He took a plea.
And testified on him.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If he took that plea, he had to. Like, I don't really know, because Shotty already been death row. Like, Shotty on death row.
Did he you said you went to the trial, so you ain't see, bro?
Bro ain't testified.
Yeah, so what the fuck is going on? I guess he just got there, took his plea, was just like, I ain't testified, get the fuck out my face. Yeah, I mean he can get an appeal. That shit just gonna take some time.
Yeah, Alabama not a good state.
And
that's a slave state. That ain't no better than New Orleans.
You know, Alabama got a prison for just death row, like Georgia State. I mean, like GFP.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like Jackson, but like they got a whole prison called Holman, and it's like 200-300 death row inmates. Like you can go look it up, and it'll get them for like
Holman,
the list.
I think I did
yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
And my cousin, he the only one locked down in the room. They put him by the electric chair because they said they trying to break him. You know what I'm saying? They trying to like Shotty back there going crazy. His cell by the electric chair.
What they expect him to goddamn it. I'm not saying that's not what he's doing, but what they expect him to do, bro. If you put me right next to a electric chair, you treat me like an animal. Why the fuck am I gonna act like I'm not an animal and you're doing this to me? You're turning me into something that I'm not mentally. Sure. Like I don't be getting that's
good
that
guy,
country
man.
shit.
You know, folks just be going through stuff though.
I know Alabama made national news because they don't believe in parole.
Yeah, you gonna do that time.
Bro, yeah. I'm talking about, bro. Don't nobody make parole in Alabama. It's like that. So it's game. This is just in general. It doesn't have to be a personal thing, or it can be personal. But is it a choice or is it something that you're born into? Like,
it's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice. Even if you born into it, that don't mean you got to do it.
Yeah.
So if y'all think y'all was born in different environments, would y'all be in this? Like, if your daddy was not in prison and he was in the household and y'all was in Swanee somewhere, do you think you would have?
I can't necessarily say that because the person my dad is now, he wasn't like that in the 90s. So I can't give you a answer if I'd be a different person or not.
What about you? If you was, because you from Alabama, you from Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say you was from Arizona.
Arizona bad too.
No, okay, not Arizona. What's it? Not bad. Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, nigga, one of the murder capitals. You ain't know that?
And then he talk about Arizona. Arizona is right next to California.
Yeah.
You think they ain't banging this hard?
Banging.
What's the Cincinnati?
Utah even going crazy.
Yeah, Utah going crazy.
Check section and go ham on my head. Yeah. What's a non-gang state then, bro?
It ain't none.
It's Idaho or something.
Maybe North Dakota or South Dakota.
Yeah, no.
You was born in North Dakota. Your dad is a lawyer and your mama is a school teacher.
Man, them meth head states, we probably be a damn meth head.
I ain't gonna cap. It depends on my decisions. It ain't matter who your folks is. It's what you gonna do.
Cause I know I got some suburban homies, bro. These niggas in houses bigger than this, and this is what they want to do. This is what they want to do.
I'm saying though, you got exposed at the age of 5. You exposed at 10 and 11. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's people that don't know about this stuff until they get older, much older.
And them the worst ones, cause they got something to prove. The ones that jump off the goddamn the streets, they got down 18, 19. I don't want nothing to do with them.
My point is that you have some people that are exposed to unlawfulness at an early age and it has an effect on him. But some people are preserved because they're not. What was you at 5 years old, like?
And on Western Club.
Is that a good place or a bad place?
Real bad.
What was you at 11 years old?
I was in defense custody.
So what I'm saying,
I'm saying like I probably would have. My mind's so amazing, so like I probably would have been a whole nother person.
I probably would have been like I probably would have stayed on the professional boxing or MMA side. I could go.
I used to play football and stuff like that, so I probably would have been sports.
Man, I tried football one time. I got the fuck up off that field. I played offensive lineman. I used to be 300 pounds. Yeah. I hated that shit.
I ain't never play line game.
I ain't with
defensive line.
Yeah, I could do defense, but he wouldn't let me do defense.
How big of an impact has your father played in each of your lives, if any?
I think my pops done played a lot because I see myself in him. Like I see the same.
16 years in prison?
Yeah, I see the same. We don't get along all the time, but I see it because we act just alike.
No, that's real.
We probably have a different type of. I'm probably him when he was in his 20s and 30s, and that just all that shit is. But I can't even say that I don't see him in me because I see his little light skinned ass.
No, I'm saying the effect that he had on your life.
Yeah, like. So the effect that he had, I feel like I'm strong and I got his attributes.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a lot when my dad, you know how my dad shake hands. So I feel like he had a lot to play in the strength.
I don't know why he did, because he shook my hand the first time we was at Lil B thing. And I was like, damn, maybe I'm tripping because
man, my dad shake your hand, you gonna want to
pop. On some chain gang shit. I was like, man, I said the big homie just sized me up.
Yeah.
Bro, why they look like that? He big. Like this
Yeah.
big, bro. I was like, man, like my arm sore a little bit. Nigga, you ain't had to shake my
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did that, man. Same question for you. What kind of effect did your father have in your life?
Like I told you, gang, like I had moved to Atlanta, so like my dad was goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Then when he went to prison, like when he got out, we was smooth, but then I went to
How
prison.
old was you when he got out of prison?
I was probably like 13,
See, that's when you still
13,
really
14. It was over with.
Yeah, it was over with. You gotta catch him around. You gotta catch us like around like 11 is the most
Yeah,
when
I
you
was like
dealing with
13.
somebody. But 13, that's when a nigga just hopping off. The nigga got
Yeah,
something to
and then
prove.
3 years later, I went to prison. Then 2019, he died. You get what I'm saying? So like the most effect for me is like don't be like twin. Not saying he was a bad person or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But just like don't like I gotta handle my business. I gotta make it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
have you ever lived in the same house with your dad?
When I was little.
From your memory.
When I was little.
You remember that?
I remember that. When
What
I was in
about you?
Alabama.
I mean, most I probably don't stay with my dad like 2 weeks, but my dad got out of prison when I was 18, so
I asked both of you, what kind of pressure do you think that they put on your mom?
it put a lot. That's why, like, me and my pops, we used to argue. He'd be like, "You always talk about me, but you don't talk about you don't talk about your mom." And I used to tell him, like, "Bruh, you been in the whole time. She been out. So I already done had this conversation with her, and it's like you throwing her under the bus, and she done did what she could. You know what I'm saying?"
But let me say this too, gang. Like on the real, like it be a lot of females reason why the dads ain't around, gang. Cause
this is
break that down.
It's like
they don't be letting them see him.
Nah, not even that. It's like I can't deal with this girl. Like she damn near hate me. You know what I'm saying? So like she gonna
raise this kid to hate me.
Yeah,
too.
she gonna tell him, and then he gonna hear and then make me look like the villain when actually she just mad because I don't want to be with her no more, or I cheated on her, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the reason.
Be wondering about that. I was just like, how you?
Nah, my mama did that one time. He had my dad had my stepmom. They was up the street from me, and they was supposed to go buy me some clothes. He had gave her some money or something to go buy me some clothes, and she told him that I wasn't there. And then she later on, and I asked her about it when I found out, and she was like, "You know what? I'm sorry for that. I ain't gonna never do that again." She said, "I just know that it ain't gonna be how you think it's gonna be when you get out. So from now on, whenever he call, I'm gonna let you know. But when the bullshit start coming, I told you so. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now, but I ain't gonna keep you from your pops."
Yeah,
and that was the last time she ever did that.
Yeah, for sure.
Do y'all think that black women just in general carry on too much weight, and that's some of the that's why we have some of the, I guess, discrepancies and weird shit going on in our communities?
Yeah, cause the father ain't there. You gotta think about when you raising a man. Why you think these men so emotional? We got anger problems, bro. We ain't got our pops to show us the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like that plays a lot, cause you know when they snap, they spaz out. So when you raising a man that's got the physical brutal strength, and he doing the same thing he see his mama doing, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but I can say this though. Maybe it wasn't even our fathers. Like they fathers ain't even teach them.
Yeah, this is a generational curse. Cause you got to think about it. Even when we go back to slavery, you know what I'm saying? The fathers went there. They got there, had them kids, and they would separate them.
Yeah, they were.
So it's been stuff. Yeah, shit like that been going on in the black community for centuries. When you go back and you look at it,
it ain't about this. It's really how they programmed it. They want the females to kick the dudes out. They want them to be on
put them on child support and stuff like that.
And then they already know we gonna be felons. So
and then they make the women. My bad. They make the women masculine, and they try to emasculate the men and make us like bitches.
Nah, they real.
But this mainly going on in the black community though.
Are y'all considered to be YN? Or y'all?
Hell no, we old,
I'm
bro.
OGP.
I'm saying.
Shout out to TV5, man. I'm OGP. I'm OGP.
Trying to tell you, man. Oh, facts.
Like, comment, subscribe, gang.
Yeah. What's the name of the page, bro?
Shout out to TV5, man.
I'm gonna put that in the description. Ed, what's the name of your page?
5 with Ed, 1995.
Man, y'all gotta be putting some content out there, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
So let's dive off into it, bro. Because now I want to see. So what's the age range with a YN, bro?
I think the cutoff is 25 from what the nigga said in the video.
You said what?
From when it was a nigga explaining the YN age. He was like the LNs is from what 5 to 14 or something like that. And he was like 15 to 25 is the YNs, and he said 25 to like 35 is big bruh. Then 35 and up, that's uncle. That's aunt. Then you got pops and
Probably
shit.
the same.
Yeah.
What's the mindset of a YN right now?
Get some money.
You think that's the MO for everybody in the world?
It is.
Get some money. So that's all the YN trying. Cause some of them
I disagree, bro.
Cash out, bro.
I disagree. I think it's crash out. I think that's their memo now, cause they been doing some crazy shit. I don't remember, and I don't remember 90 Babies doing.
Do nothing else, gang.
Yeah, but I don't remember 90 Baby. I don't remember us doing the shit that they doing.
But
though.
we the one who made them like that.
Cause we didn't have no guidance. The 80 Babies didn't really fuck with us
so
like
we
that.
really can't get mad at them, gang.
I ain't mad at it, but it's like, damn. I'm just looking at it.
But at the end of the day, everything we did, they watched us. They watched us.
So it's y'all fault.
Yeah,
I could go for that, but I just feel like in most situations we versatile. So, for example, right, the 90 Babies, bro, we'll give you a one. We'll fight. We'll do all this. We either fight you on drugs and still do our thing. Them YNs, they just doing good drugs and shooting.
See, you gotta think about it though. We had the internet, but it wasn't like it is now. Like, bro, I'm not trying to. If you go out bad, bro, like, folk gonna know you for shouty who went out bad. Like, it's an ego thing. Like,
but we always had that, like you said, it wasn't social media. I can go for that. Social media wasn't present. But don't act like we ain't had no goddamn ego. Cause get what? You go jump me. I'm finna come back with 10, 15 niggas and all of them finna have straps. We had the same shit.
One more thing. Everybody ain't know the laws back then. It's open carry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's a difference. You get what I'm saying? It's more guns.
That one thing I can say about Georgia and Alabama, they always had a good ass gun law.
Have either one of y'all ever, I guess, been in the mindset of a YN and actually crashed out?
Hell yeah.
Can we talk about it? Can we dive off?
A couple crash out there stories.
Your most vivid crash out moment.
I give you one. I ain't gonna give you the crazy one. Probably when me and my OG took we pulled up on this dude that was fucking with him, and like he'll always talk crazy. So how Took was like he would like Mike Tyson back in the days. You know how you come around and nigga just walk in the door and everybody gets scared like that. He had that type of presence. So it was one of the niggas. Like I'm talking about the nigga had the best boot game. I've been trying to perfect this. Like this nigga will walk in and be like, my little homie Stan, he stay here now rent free, and walk out and don't nobody say shit. This nigga wife and kids is right here. And just walk on out. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
He was a weenie. We got pop.
I know what I'm saying. That's why I just look. I'm just like, bro, the 80 Babies a little bit more scarier than the 90s, bro. Cause
you got
ain't no fucking way in hell,
watch
bro.
Mama do cracking.
Yeah, cause I
like,
just see the shit. Cause he was doing the shit in his age range. He was scaring the fuck out of the people in his age range, even up until he died. But then the 90 Babies wasn't going for none of that shit. Like he started goddamn trying to put the boo game on the 90 baby. 90
they
babies
smack
got
them.
there clutching like, bro, ain't nobody finna fight your big ass. Like, like niggas ain't going for that.
Yeah.
And shot will pop some too. So that was just so we had got into it. Matter of fact, I tell this one. It was we had got into it, like we used to have some shit on Franklin Road called Squad Life. And we was into it with these niggas named, it's called DMB, but they changed it.
Like, so is this a combination of games? Or is
Yeah, it's a combination of games.
That's also something I got a question about, because y'all.
This Atlanta, we used to do that back in the
Everybody.
Everybody.
You my partner though. Like,
it started the click shit starting to die away and niggas just starting to stick straight the game. But before then,
but
bro, nigga had
clicks,
niggas still had clicks.
It still clicks.
Yeah. We went to a house party and my partner Cash, we was drinking, we all drank. It's like 15 of us, it's like 30 of them. And we just got into it with some 500 niggas. They used to, so it's a clique called
yeah
you know them? Yeah.
Tyson them?
Yeah, we got into it. I used to beef with y'all with your folks. You asked them what squad OD? Life is. Yeah.
You know
OD?
Yeah.
Nah, but I could put him on the who? I know
Jalen Reed. He caught the bodies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I know who Pat Man and all them niggas is. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They're my folks.
Coin and Cash, you ain't never heard of them? They two twins,
yeah. I know Coin and Cash.
Yeah, they're my folks. I would just have him on the phone with him. Like this. The twins, yeah. We almost got down caught a murder charge, bro. I swear to God. But anyways, bro, we pulled up. We Nah, it's just his folks. But like we pulled up at the they had called me. They was like, and remind y'all, I'm already out on bond for armed robbery. Yeah. I just got done hanging chickens at Tip Top. So they like, hey Ed, we got some come to the party, bro. It probably gonna be some shit. We trying to be deep. Say less. I came up there, put my blue flag on. I got a white t-shirt. I got some goddamn. I got some. I had some black basketball shorts and some all white polo skippers back in the days. So I'm on the bullshit. I'm going there like, I'm finna catch me in the, cause back in them days you don't give a fuck. Like when you 17, 18, that's the crash out moment. Like when I get into it with a nigga to 18, nigga say how old he is, I try to leave his ass alone because I know I gotta pop your ass. There's no choice. But anyways, we go to the goddamn the party. The hard head niggas, we ain't got no problem with hard head niggas. The hard head niggas say,
what's a hard head nigga?
It's a clique. So the hard head niggas go, hey, this hard head HHMC in this bitch. They say some shit. So Cash got there drinking, gave a Cash say, man, what nigga? Fuck hard head. So all these niggas surround us. We got niggas and bitches and everything surround us. And next thing you know, somebody in a whole nother corner, that's all I'm gonna say, start busting. And we got the fuck on. We went right to my spot. I'm talking about niggas and everything, bro. But bitches goddamn surrounding us. And the crazy part to top this story is the nigga that ended up dying was kind of like my cousin, because my auntie used to be married to my my mom's brother used to be married to my auntie, and she divorced and she got them married to his folks. But this still my auntie. So that's pretty much what happened. That was one of the craziest parts. I got kicked out the house and everything behind that shit.
Is a hard head a Crip or a blood?
Nah, it's a clique. It's called Hard Head Money Clique.
A hybrid.
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
So it's like a combination.
Yeah, it's everything.
That's how it was.
That's how it was back in the day. They had the same shit in Atlanta though. That's how it was.
Damn. Give me a pre-crash out moment, Rio.
I'm gonna say some stuff when I was young, cause I wanted to tell this story. It was like Christmas. It was Christmas Day. My cousin Muff, she was out there. We was all out there on Marble Road. We were chilling, and we had my partner Isaac used to like my cousin more. So he out there messing with her. So we had the stop sign. We just chilling and somehow he touched her booty and she was like, "Boy, why you do that?" And she punched him. But he punched her back though. You know what I'm saying? So me and Isaac get the fight. Remember, I'm probably like 9, 10 gang. He probably like 12, 13. Yeah. But he tall though. He get the fight. We get the fight. We run back to the house after we get the fight. My brother don't come down the street. So now we at these folk house. We at these folk house telling Isaac to come outside. We like, Isaac, come outside. Come outside. He ain't coming outside. His mama don't come outside.
He better not come outside.
Look, so his mama don't come outside. So somebody went and told my mama and my auntie. So my mom, my auntie, my big cousin killed, Muff, my brother, me, Man, Boo Man, Keenan, like we like 10 deep in front of these four house. Man, how about the lady mama come out there talking crazy? My auntie then hit her. Boom, Christmas Day, gang. Like,
oh shit,
real deal.
How old is your auntie at the time?
Probably like 30 something.
She grown.
Yeah, these folk grown. But he didn't hit her daughter, and she came out the house talking crazy. So auntie took off. So his big sister, she probably like 18. My mama did it to her. Like, so me and like, yeah. So we out there, me and my cousin, man, we on top of the truck, man. Like we doing it, mama in the head. Like, this my partner to the day. I'm sorry, I'm telling this story. This my partner, but we doing it to him, like beating them, gang. Like, I'm hitting these folk with bricks, all type of shit. Like, them folk called police on them. My mama done got locked up, gang. For sure, like, we been crashing out, gang.
So, cause both of y'all have mature. I could hear the maturity. When did you close the book on just the wild shit? Like,
I really say after I got out of prison, I still had a little in me, but that was it. Cause you can even testify 18.
Almost, bro, but you got locked back up with trying to throw drugs over.
Yeah, but I was already. Yeah, I have, but I still. Yeah, but look, I have, but I still was mature at that time. Like, you got to think about it. Going in for armed robbery. Going in for armed robbery, possessing of a shot-off shotgun, then turn around and catching the goddamn possession of authorized for contraband. That shit ain't nothing but 5 years of probation. Damn, and then they got arrested for harassment communication. But it's like my charges go down. It go up for violent and go down and down. That's the what you call it.
Got out for armed robbery and caught an aggravated assault.
Yeah, see?
Went back. I was like, oh,
man,
the folks talking about 15 do 5 hours and they're about to cry.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was on the 8th floor.
What was the cutoff? What was the, you know what?
Nah, I ain't gonna count. My cutoff point was when I went to prison. But
man,
when I went back,
treacherous.
When I went back, gang, I was in the cab sick. Gang.
How did you go back? Okay, and then how long was you on the
10 months.
What was you doing during those 10 months? You was breaking the law because your ass went back?
Nah, I was getting money, gang. Like,
yeah, but how?
Selling tissues, I was selling beds, gang. Like, I was doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they got some liquidation shit.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was doing because like I used to do the wholesale. So like I used to be buying
pallets and shit.
But it'd be a whole lot of miscellaneous stuff that come over there. So I ain't like
I got a website for you. It's better.
What liquidation?
Yeah, it's I'm gonna show it to you. You got to book a fee. You got to book $50, but you get your $50 back if you come.
All right, cool.
So yeah, I got you.
But like I was out 10 months and I had got into it with my folks. I had got into it with some folk, same folk that I was beefing with in town. I got into it with them, and I seen them, and then they said I had shot at them, his mom and them, and then they sent a picture of me with a gun to my probation officer. You know what I'm saying? So I had 3 years left on probation, but they revoked one. I was just like, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But by that time, I was already did 3-4 months. So I just went. They sent me to Jackson, and then I went to Coastal. I only had 8 months when I went to prison. It wasn't nothing, but it taught me like, boy, you got to sit down. But these folks ain't playing. Like,
how old was you at the time?
I was 23, 23. No, I was 24.
24. And had you seen a shift in chain game since the first 10 months prior?
Since before I got out?
No, when you got locked up the second time, was it different from the first time?
No, it was still the same. Yeah, it was still the same. Like,
because what year was that?
2022 when I got locked back up. When I probably went to the Jackson was 23.
Okay. You tried to sneak dope back into the chain.
First off, I didn't try to sneak dope.
Allegedly.
No. It was cell phones and tobacco. They was trying to get me to do dope, but I wasn't going for that shit because I know better. Cell phones and cigarettes. Hey, man. That's regular.
What happened?
Shit, what you mean what happened? They caught my ass. It was in Riverbend. We went to Riverbend. So they had got this and then this how you know, bro. Niggas don't got nothing but time to come up with some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But these niggas got me a driver and everything. They got this fat white bitch driving me wherever I need to go to get everything, and they sending me the money too. So we drive up there. They tell her to drop me off in apartments. Get what that bitch say? Nope. Here, I'm gonna drop you off on the side and go sit in this goddamn parking lot. The bitch ain't listening. So she sitting in the back of the
quick question. Is she a part of the affiliation as well?
Or
she just a dumb fat white bitch with 4 or 5 kids.
Dang. Yeah.
I mean, if you willing to do that, hey, man.
Overweight Caucasian lady.
Yeah, if that's what you want to go. Because if you made me repeat that, I'm going to say the same thing.
So she dropped you off
on the side of the prison, and she go sit in the overflow prison parking lot.
Damn. Like, she's stupid. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm up in there.
You're stupid for letting her put you in a situation like
for letting her even sit there, gang.
I didn't know it was a prison overflow until I read my discovery. I wouldn't have said that if I knew.
Yeah.
I ain't know. Bro, you gotta think about it. It's my first time in Milledgeville. I don't know shit about no damn Milledgeville.
Where's Milledgeville on the map?
It's like by Hancock.
It's by Macon,
it's like
too.
Sparta.
Okay,
yeah.
And then they got 2 prisons right next to each other. So Baldwin is right next to goddamn Telfair. So I'm fucked up first. I'm getting ready to goddamn throw the goddamn to the wrong prison. Then when I get to the right prison, I'm getting ready to throw it. Some just didn't feel right. And then I see the goddamn dude,
what you mean something?
It didn't feel right. I don't know.
The intuition was telling them, get out of there.
Yeah, then when I see, they got folks circling. So when I seen that nigga circling, I look, I'm already brown. Look, I said, man, fuck this shit. So I got back over the fence. And then she calling me. She's like,
jump the fence?
No, like it was kind of like a brick fence to get over to where I was at. So when I jumped that shit, I said, fuck that shit. I got right. It's broad. No, it's like kind of like this.
In the daytime?
No, kind of like this at 9 o'clock. Cause that when they had rec. I was trying to get them on rec. We got out there at 8:30. They ain't catching me. Dark. Yeah, no, 8:30 a.m. and they didn't catch me till 12 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know where to go, bro. I'm hiding in sewers and everything.
Oh, you ran.
Yeah.
You got up out of there.
Man, I tried to. They ended up catching me. I'm in the sewer like this the whole time. Like the whole time.
You had your phone in there.
Bro, I had my phone, but I wouldn't get no signal. I think they was jamming. Yeah, and then I was trying to get her to come get me, but they were like, when she was stopped, they were just like this. They was on her ass because they knew I was up in there. So get what I do? I tell her to go home. She like, I don't want to live out there, bitch. Go home. Fuck that. I ain't got no time for no co-defendants. Facts. So I end up thinking that shit, it's 12 o'clock in the morning. These folks ain't out here. I get up out there, got their shit. Freeze, motherfucker. I'll blow you like water. I'm talking about this nigga had a long ass 38 Magnum. I'm talking about this shit when I was so scared, bro. The dogs was out there. They had a little beagle out there. I done goddamn kicked the goddamn dog in there. Goddamn
catch another charge.
Shit, me. That's
a charge. Kicking them 4 dogs.
Yeah, they did with.
Yeah.
That's what's it called? The statutory limit. I mean the statute of limitations
No,
is
I'm
up.
talking about when you did it.
Hell yeah, they didn't know that though. That's how I
Oh.
got away. They put a scent dog on me.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't put no attack dog on. It was a little beat, like a little one of them little
Yeah.
hound dogs. If they would have put a German Shepherd on me, it would have been over with.
Then I killed your ass.
Hell yeah.
So,
Cause my uncle trained dogs, so that's how I knew it when. Cause the motherfucker was just following. He was just looking like I'm running. I'm right next to him. He like this the whole time. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
so how did they eventually put you in handcuffs?
Because when I got out the goddamn sewer,
He gave up.
I ain't give up. I thought it was over. It's 12 o'clock. I didn't know these folks gonna be out, and it kind of raining too.
Yeah.
Like it was raining a little bit.
So
I'm thinking that these folks, they done gave up. I'm finna get on my phone, call a Uber or Lyft like he just said. And that ain't what happened, bro. The motherfuckers right behind. It was a nigga right behind the goddamn tree waiting on me to come out. They knew I was in there. They said that shit.
Damn.
These folks took a picture and everything. Like put it on the news. I was on the news and everything. Like I was on a little newspaper and everything.
Had she ever made a run before?
Yeah. I don't think she never made a run. I just think they got a gullible. Yeah, but they were like my partner though. So so the only reason why I did this, cause they were like my partner, bro. I grew up with him. Like I used to sleep in.
Some money,
yeah. And I know that if this shit go through, bro, we looking at $15,000 to $20,000 a piece. Like I know for a fact I could put my money. I done left money with him in front of his face like this. Like my mama look at this as his mama. Like his mama, when me and my mama were going at it, his mama was trying to adopt me. Yeah, so at the end of the day, and his mama got 8 kids. She let me come stay with them. You know what I'm saying? She pimping the hell out her goddamn boyfriend. Yeah, nigga, go to work. She ain't asking no money from me or nothing. Like she ain't studying none of that. So it's just like I felt like I was responsible for him because I just when I found out the shit they was doing, I just got the fuck on. I ain't say nothing. So when he called me and asked me, did I know anybody that would throw the shit over the fence? And I said me. He ain't even asked me would I just volunteered. Yeah, I volunteered just on some trying to get some money and fucking with a nigga.
I'm all right, man.